Yo, what's going on, everyone? I am Mr. Foamer Simpson. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you enjoy the video, find it helpful, hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. We do at least 3 sneaker videos a week. Now today, we are going to be looking at the Melo 13. First and foremost, got to say thank you to Jordan Brand for sending these my way. It's a sneaker that I've really been looking forward to hooping in, so thank you to them. These are also available right now. I'll put a link in the description for anyone interested in snagging a pair. Now, I really just want to spend a little bit of time and talk about the tech that Jordan Brand used on this particular model, kind of discuss what you can expect on court performance-wise, and just give you my initial thoughts. So with that said, let's get it on. For starters, these do fit true to size. I wouldn't even mess around, half size up, half size down. Whatever your actual size is, that's what you should get in this sneaker. And it is a comfortable shoe. I mean, just putting it on, you know, sometimes, especially with basketball sneakers, you put them on and they're kind of uncomfortable at first. It takes a while to break them in. These are probably still going to require some break-in time, but it's a really good sign that they're comfortable right out of the box. You know, I always like that, you know, when it doesn't feel like you're walking around with a brick on your foot. And it's also a light shoe, especially compared to some previous Melos. These seem lighter than normal. The upper is mesh and Curum, and it seems like it's going to be very durable. The Curum basically wraps around the whole thing. It kind of like cages you in. And this is like, it's hard to explain. It's almost like the armor that knights from way back in the day would wear when they'd have like those jousting sessions. But I like it because it's definitely lightweight. It doesn't seem too restrictive, but then it seems really durable. So I really like the materials. You also standard mesh on the tongue and then wrapping around the ankle. You know, we all know what, you know, that's kind of just the regular run-of-the-mill mesh. And then on the side of the shoe, obviously you have these plastic spikes. That's just for looks. That will not prevent you from getting your ankles broken. Trust me. That will not prevent you from getting crossed up. You still got to play defense. But yeah, and then there's some fuse on the front. I like the materials. For me, and I've talked about this in previous performance videos, but for me, I always want that balance between not too restrictive and not too loosey-goosey, and these feel like they're going to be a good look in that department. Lockdown-wise, you have the dynamic fit. That's basically Jordan Brand's Flywire kind of. Now, it's not Flywire. You can see it's not wires or strings. It's more like seat belts, if anything. But when you lace up, it all comes together kind of in unison and kind of locks you in and, you know, gets you ready for takeoff. Now, one of the things, actually probably the aspect, the feature that I'm most excited about and I'm happiest about is the flight speed technology. That is, for those of you who don't know what that is, basically you have the airbag on the bottom. You can see that. Now, there's a plate. Initially, they were calling it flight plate technology, and then a couple things shifted around, and so now they're calling it flight speed. But basically what it is, you have this airbag. There is a plate on top of that. So you basically have all that air, you have that zoom unlocked, and responsiveness and impact protection. It's just really, really good because it's not caged in, it's not surrounded with a bunch of stuff. It's like you can just tap into it directly, basically. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like taking the middleman out as far as responsiveness goes and as far as that impact protection goes. So I really, really like it. They've used it on several models now, but nonetheless, I think it is one of the best basketball tech features on the market. The midsole is Phylon, but one of the things that I think is pretty cool is look how the midsole comes up a little bit higher here and kind of creates a lip. It's the same thing on the medial side. I think that's going to be a good look support-wise. You know, nothing is more irritating and worse for performance then when you stop or you change direction or change speeds or you're trying to make a cut and you're kind of falling over the midsole a little bit, like you're not contained enough. I think this is going to be a good look containment wise. You know, when I was reading up on the shoe a little bit, Jordan Brand talked about how they focused on comfort and support, and I can definitely see in the sneaker, you know, just going from each piece of tech to the next, that definitely was their focus, and I think they turned out really, really well. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the traction. You know, the traction pattern on these, I'm really, really not sure. The only way to find out what this traction is going to be like is to put them on the court, play outside, play inside, clean court, dusty court. You know, you guys know how that goes. So, but overall, I think it's going to be a very good option. Overall, I'm really excited to hoop in them, and I will be doing a full performance review. Give me about a couple weeks because I do want to put enough hours into them. I think it's important to really put those hours in so I can give you guys genuine, honest feedback on how they held up and how they performed. So stay tuned for that. Not too much else for right now. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you feel about this shoe. Is the Melo line a line that you're even interested in? Or are you more of, you know, a Nike basketball guy? Leave a comment below and let me know. Always love to hear from you. Until next time, Mr. Foamer Simpson, I'm out. If you like sneakers and dope shit, subscribe to the channel. We do at least 3 videos a week. You won't be disappointed.